Welcome back to Viral here. In today's video, we are going to show you real-life superheroes. Before starting, please like the video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Heroes are not just the fictitious characters we read in magazines and see in films. You don't have to be strong or be able to fly to be a hero. A hero may be anyone. Today, we will look at people who have restored our trust in mankind. Let's have a look at the 10 real-life heroes. Number 1. Mamoudou Gassama. The amazing story of Mamoudou Gassama, which went viral through the internet in 2018, is nothing short of heroic. Gassama, who had only been in France for a year as an immigrant, was walking when he stumbled upon a crowd of people gathered in front of a building where a 4-year-old boy was hanging from the 4th-floor balcony. Gassama didn't even think twice before he bravely climbed from one balcony to another until he reached the terrified boy and hauled him back to safety. Number 2. Bridger Walker. There is nothing stronger than a sibling bond. 6-year-old Bridger Walker is a prime example who didn't hesitate to put his life in danger to save his sister despite his young age. Bridger's incredible story took the internet by storm, and it caught the attention of many celebrities, including that of the Avengers actors Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo, Tom Holland, and Jeremy Renner. In 2020, Bridger was with his younger sister, when suddenly a German shepherd charged at the young siblings. Bridger immediately jumped in front of his sister to protect her and redirect the dog's attention onto him. The dog latched onto Bridger's cheek while he yelled for his sister to run and get help. The dog's attack on the young boy was so severe that it required 90 stitches. Number 3. Mohammed Bazik. Mohammed Bazik, a 65-year-old Muslim, is a parent foster who has made his life goal over the decades to help terminally ill children. He explained that he wanted them to feel like they are also a part of a loving and caring family and spend their last days being surrounded by a person who loves them as opposed to spending these days alone in a hospital. Number 4. Nastia Ovchar. Another incredible example of how strong a sibling bond is comes in the form of the heroic story of Nastia Ovchar. From a young age, 5-year-old Nastia's parents counted on her and fully trusted her with many responsibilities around the house. So, when one day Nastia's father had to leave for work, and her mother had to leave for a short period of time to run a quick errand, never in a million years they expect to return to their house burning down as a result of the fireplace that set the entire structure ablaze. Luckily, their smart Nastia had managed to grab her younger sister and wrapped her in a blanket before running outside. Her sister, Luda, didn't have a single burn on her body while Nastia was left with 80% of her body covered in burns, and the doctors gave her a low chance of survival. Thankfully, Nastia survived the traumatic ordeal. Number 5. Dr. Mohammed Mashali. In a country where the poverty rate is at a staggering 29.5% and where thousands of people don't have access or can't afford medical treatment, Dr. Mohammed Mashali came to the rescue. Dubbed as the doctor of poor people, Dr. Mashali had a career as a doctor for over 50 years. However, he was unlike any other professional in the same industry. Dr. Mashali charged 10 Egyptian pounds, which is around 60 cents USD for his visits. And if his patients weren't able to afford the 10 Egyptian pounds, he would lower his prices to 5 Egyptian pounds per visit and sometimes even offer free appointments for those in need. Despite being in his late 70s, Dr. Mashali never missed a day of work, and would spend up to 12 hours a day seeing as many patients as he possibly can. Unfortunately, Dr. Mashali passed away in July of 2020, but he will always be remembered for the kindness he showed for humanity. Number 6. Superhero window washers. Hospitals are a very depressing place, however, thanks to a group of window cleaners, they cheer up children who are fighting for their life. In an attempt to cheer the children inside the hospital, a team of window washers decided to dress up as superheroes, so while washing the windows, they also let the children see a superhero right at their window. They had a photographer on hand to capture the children's reactions, and the photos they managed to take are nothing short of heart-melting. Number 7. William Ayotte. William Ayotte was sitting inside his house at 5 a.m. when he heard a scream coming from outside his house. When he opened his door, the sight in front of him was truly shocking. A polar bear was holding a woman in the air by her head and was seconds away from killing her. Ayat grabbed a shovel and attacked the bear. The bear let the woman go and instead starting attacking Ayat. Though this was it for him, but luckily, the neighbors fired flare guns at the bear and scared it away. We all know polar bear are very dangerous. But knowing this and even then jumping in to save a woman, William Ayat really was a hero that day. Number 8. Stanislav Petrov. Stanislav Petrov was a lieutenant colonel who single-handedly managed to prevent a nuclear war that would have completely changed the life we know today. In 1983, Petrov was at his workplace at a command center in Moscow when suddenly, alarms went off, indicating that there were 5 nuclear missiles that launched from an American base. Instead of panicking and reporting it, and potentially causing a worldwide nuclear attack, Petrov chose to follow his instinct and declare the incident as a false alarm. His foresight and decision saved millions of lives as the alarm actually turned out to be malfunctioning as it was in its early stages of development. Number 9. Victoria Lee Soto. The Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting was a tragic event that claimed the lives of 28 people. But, it was thanks to first-grade teacher Victoria Lee Soto that the shooter wasn't able to reach her students. When Soto heard the gunshots echoing through the school, she immediately hid her students in a closet and lied to the shooter about their whereabouts. When several of her students came out from their hiding place and started to run, she threw herself in front of them and was fatally shot while protecting them. Number 10. Ignacio Echeverria. Ignacio Echeverria was a Spanish skateboarder who was out and about with his friend in London when the tragic 2017 London Bridge attack took place. When Echeverria noticed a man brutally attacking a woman on the streets, he used his skateboard to hit the attacker while the woman, along with other people, ran away to safety. He managed to stop a second terrorist who was attacking a police officer when he was fatally stabbed twice in the back by the 2 attackers. Now, Ignacio Echeverria has his name etched in history as the skateboard hero who fought a terrorist and will always be remembered for his heroic actions. These were some of the real-life heroes we mentioned. There are so many people out there who have proved themselves different from the ordinary. Let us know in the comments if you know of any real-life hero and their story. If you enjoyed the video and would like to hear from us again, please subscribe to our channel and turn on bell notification. Thank you for watching.